Latinos is sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, y'all, listen, man. See, this is the problem with ultra fanboys, man. With the ultra fanboy rhetoric. They want to sit here and propagate and tell you that Canelo Alvarez is the king of boxing. Well, if you're the king of boxing, why did an MMA fight with Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz outdo you? Why did it push you and Sergey Kovalev to have to wait? See, this is the truth of the fact of the matter of the elephant in the room that we always have to constantly address in cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion. If you are the proverbial cash cow of boxing, you are the king of boxing, then you don't wait on no damn MMA fight. When you tell these Rudy Poo and these Plum brain, these ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, right? These classic dotes and these troglodytes, that Floyd Mayweather didn't wait for no damn MMA fight. Deontay Wilder was trending #1 on Twitter topic. Him and Tyson Fury. Do you understand how hard it is to trend #1 on Twitter? Canelo Alvarez and Sergey Kovalev wasn't trending as the #1 topic. You know why? Because no one asked for that fight. Boxing community fan base is smarter than what we believe it to be. They're not brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads like these Canelo Alvarez fanboys. You know, this Mexican community fan base. All they want to see is bullshit come forward style fighting. All they want to see is basically fighters that are beat my face in, aka human piñatas, go at it and beat each other's heads off. That's what they want to see at their truest and their most properest levels. These are the fighters that they say are running boxing. These are the fighters that they say are the cash cows of boxing. But let's keep it a buck here. We didn't ask for Canelo Alvarez to fight Sergey Kovalev. We asked him to fight the lions in the damn division. Who are the lions? Caleb Smith of the world, David Benavidez of the world, Jamal Charlos of the world, Demetrius Andrades of the world, the Sergey Derevyanchenko's of the world. These are the lions that we asked him to fight. The Caleb Plants of the world, the Arthur Beterbiev of the world, the Dmitry Bivals of the world. These are the lions. You know what he's done? In his Cinnamon Alvarez fanboy way, he's ducked these lions of the division because he knows at his truest and his most properest levels, if he fights these lions, he's going to get exposed. Let me say it again. If he fights these lions, he's going to get exposed. But Deontay Bronze Bomber Wilder, this guy right here, he fights mandatories after mandatories after mandatories. Unlike Cinnamon Alvarez, he does not accept no damn nonsensical WBC franchise belt, which he understands that one of the criterias, and I want you to listen to this of this belt, is you get to not have to fight the mandatory of the division. Let me say it again. You get to not have to fight the mandatories of the division. And you stay a champion forever, regardless of win, lose, or draw. Let me say it again. You stay a champion forever, regardless of win, lose, or draw. But Deontay Wilder is not like that. He's a true champion. And when you're a true champions want to fight competitors. True champions want to take on competition. True champions want to fight the best. This guy just tied Muhammad Ali for the most title defenses. And when I say most, I'm talking about 10 title defenses. Not the most, but 10 title defenses. Because we know, you know what I'm saying, there's 18 and then there's more than that. But he tied Muhammad Ali, an unprecedented achievement. And Deontay Wilder's a real champion because he's willing to fight mandatories in and out. And every time he gets into a rematch, he wins this motherfucker definitively. Let me say it again. He wins it definitively. So what are we comparing here? Because this is apples to oranges. Let me say it again. It's apples to oranges. We're talking about a guy who's supposedly the cash cow in boxing that's not fighting the best of the best. And that's sitting here getting paid to lose after paid to lose after paid to lose. Danny Jacobs was the first variation of paid to lose. Sergey Kovalev was paid to lose on steroids. And then he's also having gifts after gifts after gifts. How do you get a split decision in a wash, double wash, and triple wash against Floyd Money Mayweather, which is beyond the point? How do you sit here and not run it back with Austin Trout when you had a controversial decision against him? How do you sit here and not run it back with Erislandy Lara when he clearly beat your ass and outboxed you? I mean, come on. And how do you sit here and not give Triple G the first fight when he basically outboxed Canelo Alvarez for 2 to 3 rounds? This is the stuff that I'm talking about. Mexican community fan base don't want to address the elephant in the room, but leave it that he knows the sport to do what? Address the elephant in the room. Because I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I apply what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It busts his pipes, folks. We got to bust those damn pipes. Because the truth of the fact of the matter is, Canelo Alvarez is not what people think that he is. This is why he's called Cinnamon Alvarez with his red head. This guy is a pretender. He fights either the weakest links or cherry pickers or wounded animals. Let me say it again. He fights the weakest link, cherry pickers, or wounded animals. But when you look at Deontay Bronze Bomber Wilder, he's running it back. Bermerne Severne, he ran it back emphatically. Luis Ortiz ran it back emphatically. Tyson Fury, he's going to run it back emphatically. I mean, come on. What are we comparing here? Again, apples to oranges. So when you hear people talk about Cinnamon Alvarez and his flight up to boxing, there's not a flight. And what people have to understand is whatever Cinnamon Alvarez achieves, credibility has to be given to Floyd Money Mayweather. Let me say it again. Whatever Cinnamon Alvarez achieves, credibility has to be given to Floyd Money Mayweather. You know why? Because he washed, double washed, and triple washed Cinnamon Alvarez. Like Bernard Hopkins said, he gave him a bachelor's degree in boxing. Let me say it again. He gave him a bachelor's degree in boxing. If Little Floyd can beat Canelo Alvarez, Erislandy Lara can beat up Canelo Alvarez, Earl the True Spence can definitely wash, double wash, and triple wash Canelo Alvarez. Let me say it again. Earl Spence can wash, double wash, and triple wash Canelo Alvarez. It's really that simple, folks. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.